Hey traders, TG Watkins here. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 different agriculture related stocks that I think you guys should know about. We actually just made a trade in one of them today, and I've been watching them for the last few weeks, and we're starting to see more and more of them warm up, and I think there's some big volume that's coming in too. So I'd like to show you some slides and kind of talk to you guys about what I'm seeing through here about these 5 stocks. All right, so we kind of know the overall theme. We know the Strait of Hormuz situation, restriction there. We know that fuel prices are going up. We know that there's some natural gas issues, and all of that is causing things like fertilizer and fertilizer components like urea to go up in supply, in demand, and the cost is also going up as well. We are also coming into the summer growing season, so there's some weather components that are having some effect on these things like wheat, and I think corn is having some issues too. And so then we can also know that Trump just went over to China, talked about all that kind of stuff, and it looks like China is going to be buying more grains and more soybeans and some other stuff like that as well. So this could be the part of the volume that we're starting to see in these particular stocks. So it's actually quite a few things that are happening out there to create this kind of perfect situation for a lot of the agriculture stocks. So a lot of it's to do with Iran. We've got the war 2026, China plus the weather, and we're starting to see these stocks actually move up. And so there's been a little bit of a commodity cycle that is starting to happen with these things in agriculture. So let's dive into it a little bit further. As we know, Iran, with the whole situation with Strait of Hormuz, is causing the higher input prices. Now, some companies are able to benefit from this because of the supply-demand imbalance, and they're the ones in the middle actually making that. So it's almost like we have global oil prices, but here in America, we're actually doing really, really well producing oil. So the American producers are making just a ton of money because there's a large margin for them. And we're seeing some of the other stuff happen here as well for some of these producers. So the first one that we're looking at is soybeans, SOYB. You guys can also trade the futures if that's something that you want to do, but most of these things have ETFs or stocks themselves that you can trade. They even have options on them too, so that's what we did for one of our trades today. But if we come over here and we actually look at SOYB, these are weekly charts. So these are big, longer term trends. You can see here the Moxy price trigger. Now remember, the Moxy Indicator is my proprietary momentum-based tool indicator that helps tell me when momentum has shifted positive in this case. So if you guys are interested in that, remember to come over to simplytrading.com/Moxy, and that's where you can find more information about my trading room and the indicator that I've developed that you guys can purchase. But you can see right there, the Moxy Indicator did a really good job of determining when this thing was going to go positive, and you can see that that is when we really started to get some moves on a weekly time frame for soybeans. Not to mention, here's all the volume in the background, lots and lots of volume, and you can see just how well we have been respecting the moving averages on these higher time frames. So we've been in a pretty good uptrend. We'll have to see if this continues at this pace, or basically any kind of dips should be viable. We just have to kind of figure out what those dips or how big those dips might be. But clearly you can see that soybeans are definitely on their way higher and have been on a good weekly trajectory. All right, how about wheat? Again, we've got a lot of growing season, we got a lot of demand, and something with the weather I think is getting a little bit hotter out there, and so we might have some issues with some wheat crops this year. But once again, notice there is the Moxy price trigger. So we could see well in advance that the momentum for the weekly charts for wheat were really starting to pick up. And in fact, you could see here's a double bottom right through there, and then we got our moving average crosses, and once again, there's another test of the larger time frame moving averages. And you can see here that wheat is starting to make new highs as far as this weekly trend. And then look in the background, you can see just an absolute ton of volume that has been coming in here compared to volume like this. So definitely some notable things happening out there as far as wheat and volume and on these weekly charts. All right, corn. This is the one that we actually took a trade in today because I felt that I had a pretty good situation going on right here. Hadn't quite broken out, still looked pretty reasonable. It was bull flagging on some of the lower time frames. And once again, look at all the volume that is suddenly coming into this ETF compared to just no volume. That's a huge, huge footprint to just basically not go unnoticed. And once again, there's the Moxy price trigger. In fact, what you can see here is we've had a nice level for price, and notice that the Moxy Indicator was starting to make some positive divergences over the last year or so. And we finally got the price trigger here. We got our double bottom, and once again, you can see right there is where price actually started to test the moving average and move up, and this thing looks pretty darn good to me. All right, now we kind of go a little bit differently. So instead of some of the commodities, we're going to be talking about some of the industries that are going to be benefiting from this. CF is going to be one of them as far as the fertilizer and one of the giants there. And you can see here, wow, isn't that just an absolutely incredible move? We have been seeing over the last year or two some very, very big moves in a variety of sectors and industries for this market. And now we're starting to see it show up in here. Obviously a huge move. It's been pulling back a little bit, looking like a pretty good bull flag somewhere in there. And again, this is a weekly time frame. And you can also see in the background a lot of volume right in through there. And once again, there's your Moxy price trigger. Again, if you guys are interested in picking up the Moxy Indicator, you can go over to simplertrading.com/Moxy. And that's where you can purchase it along with any of the classes that I teach, or you can come into the trading room that I have. It's $7 for 30 days if you want to see how I actually trade these things and what we're putting on in the room. But yeah, right there, Moxy price trigger telling you, hey, this thing's probably going to go higher. So yeah, that's CF. And then the final one, IPI, this is an Intrepid Potash. So again, with the fertilizer situation, this is actually what they look like. They're the solar ponds where they dry it out in order to get the potash behind. Once again, I will mention there's the first Moxy price trigger as far as the first move that we had here. Now, that one was back in 2024. But as far as the most recent one, look right there. There is your Moxy price trigger setting us a fresh weekly move up higher. You can see here was some trend lines that I was looking at, and look at the breakout from there. And now you get the nice retest of the moving averages. Once again, this is basically making new all-time highs, coming sideways right here from retesting some support and looking pretty good. And once again, look at the volume that is coming into these things. So we're seeing kind of a crunch in a lot of the commodities out there. We know oil has been higher. We know gold and precious metals and copper have been going higher. Some of it's for the AI situation, but now we've got something else that's kind of going on, and we're starting to really see some volume picking up in these fertilizers and commodities and things related to agriculture. So I hope you guys found something useful and informational about that, and something that you can work with it. But if you want to know how we're actually turning these into active trades and how we're going to be managing them, again, come over to simplertrading.com/Moxy, and that's where you guys can come over. $7 for 30 days, and you can check it out. And again, if you love that Moxy Indicator, it has been the number one thing that has helped me be where I am now, be successful as a trader, is inventing and creating that indicator for me. It really gave me the backbone to my kind of trading. So again, if you guys have any questions, you can drop a comment in the YouTube channel. Otherwise, come on over. You guys can always email me and let me answer any of the questions that you guys might have. Great. Thanks again. We'll see you next week.